Welcome. I know it's been a little bit. I've stayed off of YouTube, the YouTube streets. Said I was going to take that little break. Did my little fairy garden, but besides that, I needed that break. But I did kind of tune in a little bit today, and Natasha was asking if creators would share the GoFundMe link to the family of the girl that has cancer. And I remember this family back at Christmas time because she shared their GoFundMe for Christmas for the children, as well as for the mother to get back and forth, the mother and the 16-year-old girl to get back and forth for treatments. I remember that. And the way that it looks is that this girl, she already had her shoulder removed from the cancer. And the way that it looks, she was having chemo, and the chemo is not working. So they stopped treatment. And now they are preparing for end of life. And this child, she is taking it upon herself to plan her own funeral because she doesn't want that burden on her mother. I mean, can you imagine that? Being 16 years old and planning your own funeral. That just blows me away. She shouldn't have to be thinking about that. I mean, she should be thinking about her friends and, school and, what she wants to do with her future. If she wants to, get married in the future, if she doesn't want to get married, or if she wants to have children, or if she doesn't want to have children. She shouldn't have to be thinking about planning her own funeral. And she's also worried about her siblings and her single mother, their living situation, a better living situation after she's gone. And I've said in one of my other videos that my nephew, he passed away at the age of 18 with leukemia. He just turned 18 when he passed away. And he only lived 6 months from the date of diagnosis. And he had a bone marrow transplant from his brother, who was a perfect match. And it just didn't take. He went into organ failure, and my sister, she told me, because she was living in a different state at that time, and she told me that the last words he said to her before he slipped into the coma was, "Mom, I'm not going to make it, and I love you." Those were his last words. He knew. And I have another niece who was diagnosed when she was 2 with a very rare brain cancer. And she's 17 now. She beat it by the grace of God and some very skilled doctors, oncologists. She has a lot of disabilities. She had brain surgery, a lot of chemo. She walks with braces. She's in a wheelchair most of the time. She still has a feeding tube and she does eat. She's able to do some, solid foods, but she still gets the nutrition um, through a feeding tube. She can't talk. She does a little bit. It's mostly grunting noises, but she does sign language. She's very smart. She goes to school. Um, very smart. Okay, she very intelligent for having a brain surgery and having the brain cancer. She just has a lot of disabilities. Okay, she'll never live on her own, but she is cancer free. So this really hit home for me. Okay, and I know Natasha has asked if, from what I'm gathering, because like I said, I've been off the YouTube streets for a little while here, few days. I guess she was asking if all the creators could put their differences aside, you know, and at least if they would share um, this GoFundMe link. Now, this is not Natasha's GoFundMe, okay? To make that clear for some that is calling this a fake child and thinks it's Natasha's GoFundMe, or is saying, somebody sent me a gift, so I shared something on my community tab or whatever. Someone shouldn't have to send you a gift for you to share something, okay? Or they came and asked me nicely, so I shared it. Don't ask. This isn't for Natasha, okay? This is for a 16-year-old girl that is dying. And she went and planned her own funeral to take the burden off of her mother. Just think about that. It only takes a few clicks. I mean, I don't even know how to do it, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to put it on my community post or community tab, whatever. I'm going to figure it out. And I'm also going to share it. I don't think this family would have a problem with me sharing it on my Facebook page. I have I have a lot of people on my Facebook. I'm going to share it on my Facebook page. And I understand that, a lot of people are struggling financially. Okay? That's no secret. They're, we're still trying to get I don't even know if we're at the end of the pandemic or if it's still. I go in the stores and I'm wondering, okay? So I get it. But could you imagine if all the creators in this drama circle would share this, and if all they're active, and when I say active, because we know that, all your subs, a lot of people aren't active, right? Not all the people are active. You have a lot of subs that might be there and they're not active. But if all your active people, if we could share, or if we could donate just $2, everybody. I mean, that's not a lot of money if you think about it. $2, because GoFundMe, they take a percentage. So it would come up to be like maybe $1.50, and I'm just guessing at that. $1.50. I mean, $1.50 is like what, a bottle of, for me, like a bottle of Mountain Dew, right? I mean, I know I got $1.50 in my purse and change. I know that. And I'm not going to miss that. I'm not going to miss $1.50. And I know some people can donate more than that. But just think if everybody could donate at least $2. I know I got $2 to change in my purse. I know I got it in my car. Heck, if I looked under my couch, or not under my couch, but pulled up my couch cushion when I throw my purse on the couch and some might fall out, I'm sure there might be some change in my couch cushion. $2, right? But could you imagine if all of active viewers, subs in this circle donated just $2, and if they took like 50 cents out of that $2 and it would be $1.50, how much money? I mean, it adds up. That would be quite a bit. It doesn't seem like a lot, but it would be. And then take it up further. What if everybody donated $5? I mean, and then what if, you shared it on Facebook? I don't think the family would mind if people would share this on their own personal Facebook. This is a real family for some that are thinking otherwise, okay? This isn't fake. This is a real family. It has nothing to do with Natasha. She just shared the GoFundMe. And no matter what beef you have, this isn't about her. This is about this child, the 16-year-old, and her mother and her siblings. And maybe this is just a start of some healing in this drama circle. I mean, people are still going to go at each other. We know that, right? But it's a first step. And if there's anything that this girl could leave behind, is maybe a little bit of kindness, that everybody in this ugly circle, because the last that I seen, it was getting really nasty. Maybe the last thing that she could leave is that, for just one moment, everybody came together and did something good for just one moment. That's it. Because it is for something good. It is. And it's not fake. Okay, guys, it's not fake. Maybe that, like I said, it hits home. I don't know if I already said this or not. I'm doing this late. I'm sure that there's many viewers out there, many creators that have lost loved ones to some sort of cancer. Cancer does not discriminate with age, with race. It doesn't care. So this one really hit home for me. So, I mean, my channel is a small itty bitty. Nobody knows who I am. But I am going to share it. And I'm going to share it on my personal Facebook. And I'm going to ask all my friends to share and to donate if they can. Because it's about this girl that fought for her life and she lost the battle. She didn't lose it yet. She's losing the battle. And her last wish is to make sure that the burden isn't all put on her mother, the financial burden, and for her family to have decent living arrangements, something that, we all might take for granted. That's all this girl wants before she leaves this earth. It can't be too hard for us to just punch that and put it on our community tab. What is it going to hurt? What is it going to hurt? Right? So that's all I'm asking. I'm just asking if we could all come together, please, for this girl. Again, it's has nothing to do with Natasha. She just asked if people would share this link on their page. I'm asking if you would go one step further and maybe share it on your personal Facebook page if you have a Facebook, or Twitter, or whatever. I don't have any of those. I don't have Twitter or any of that stuff. I don't think this family would get upset if you shared it on other social media platforms, because I think, in my opinion, the more funds that could come in to help this family out, the better. That's just my opinion. So with that, I'm going to go. It would be nice if this young child would know that her family is taken care of before she leaves this earth, and we have no idea how much time she has left, and that would be her peace of mind. I mean, it's a lot of burden for a 16-year-old to be thinking about. So everyone, have a good one, and I am just praying for this family.